I don't know what the Pakistanis think they're doing. I think they're trying to make themselves relevant. They are themselves a huge problem in the world of jihadi terrorism. But, they can try. I'm not sure they'll be very successful. I think they just want to shove themselves in the middle of something relevant at the moment. We understand that India keeps great relations with everyone, and they can be a much better mediator, if you ask me, than Pakistan.
Ms. Fleur, thank you very much, ma'am, for speaking with ANI from Jerusalem. I'll begin by asking you, the conflict has entered its second month. What tangible gains has Israel secured so far, militarily or strategically? And since Israel is now expanding operations into southern Lebanon, are we seeing a shift from a focused war to a multi-front regional conflict?
Well, we've been involved in a multi-front regional conflict from the 7th of October when we were attacked by Iranians proxy Hamas from the south. And then on the 8th of October when we are attacked by Iranians proxy from the north. And so multi-front is already something happening for a long time, unfortunately. Today, we see that after a month, there's considerable military gains. 80% of the rocket launchers of the Islamic Republic have been destroyed. The entire Navy has been destroyed. The entire top echelon of their military leadership and political leadership has mainly been destroyed. And we see everyday cracks in the regime leadership, defections from Basij, and absolute chaos when it comes to their strategies at the moment. They're just, sending rockets at any country that they can get their hands on. So I think that there have been considerable military gains, and a month, unfortunately, is a long time for a war, but it's not long enough to get rid of the most toxic regime that we have in the world right now.
Do you believe the current United States strategy towards Iran is coherent, given the mix of military escalation and diplomatic outreach? On one side, Trump says that direct and indirect talks direct and indirect talks are doing extremely well, and Iran is accusing US of secretly planning a ground invasion. How does Israel sees these developments? And also, there are reports that the Foreign Ministry of Israel has also said that Iran is not involved in any Pakistan-led meetings.
Well, it's interesting because in this part of the world, rhetoric and reality can be two very different things. So just because the Iranian regime is not saying that they want an agreement, it doesn't mean they don't want an agreement. And I'm sure that there's also a lot of divisions within the Israeli regime. Some people want the survival and some people want to fight till the death because that's the suicide jihadi cult of the Shias. And so at the moment, we don't know exactly what's going on within the Islamic Republic regime. But at every single moment, at every single crossroads of this, President Trump has always given a chance to negotiated settlement. And it has been the intransigence of the Islamic Republic that didn't get to a settlement and nothing else. And so I think this is a good strategy to always give them a ladder to climb down from the tree, but at the same time, keep making those military gains to destroy them if we have to.
Mm-hmm. And also, how do you look at Pakistan playing as a mediation role, given the fact that Pakistan does not have any diplomatic relationship with Israel? How does Israel sees this?
I don't know what the Pakistanis think they're doing. I think they're trying to make themselves relevant. They are themselves a huge problem in the world of jihadi terrorism. But, they can try. I'm not sure they'll be very successful. I think they just want to shove themselves in the middle of something relevant at the moment.
Ms. Fleur, the US proposal reportedly demands Iran dismantle its nuclear program and stop supporting proxy groups. Is Israel prepared for a compromise if Iran refuses total rollback?
No, absolutely not. We cannot have a regime calling for our total destruction at the same time having weapons of mass destruction. There cannot be any compromise when it comes to the nuclear weapons that they have or they can enrich quickly.
Ms. Fleur, just last question. India has maintained ties with all the sides. Our Prime Minister has spoken to your Prime Minister, to Iranian President, and also to President Trump. How do you look at India's stance on this conflict when it is calling for dialogue and restraint?
India is a very close ally to Israel. As you know, your Prime Minister was here only a few days before the war, and we understand that India keeps great relations with everyone, and they can be a much better mediator, if you ask me, than Pakistan. But let's see how things develop.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.